In 6 minutes, Bitcoin needs a weekly close above 69,000. All right, so I talked about this on my video yesterday, but if you see these horizontal lines, these go back to the previous all-time highs back in 2021, November and April in 2021. But especially the previous all-time highs, you can see this little red line. We are just below the previous all-time high. And we need to get above that if we want to continue a really bullish pattern here. Now we are getting closer and closer. Let's look at the daily. Oh my gosh, look how close Bitcoin is trying to squeeze above this level here. This is critical, guys. We are on the, let's go to the hourly, and then we're also gonna go to the minute. Oh my gosh, we are getting close, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is Bitcoin going to get above this level at 68,974? It's approximately 69,000. If we can get to 69,000 in the next few minutes, we should be good to go. So this is the minute by minute chart. Oh, this is exciting. We got to keep going up, guys. We got a ways to go. We are at 68,594. We have got to get up to here. Let's go, Bitcoin. Who can put in some good juju energy for Bitcoin if we want to continue higher? Let's see. So we're going to keep our eyes on this. Let me know if y'all have comments. Hey, I'm gonna even pop my face up on here. Hey, guys. Put my face on here. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you think we can get above the previous all-time high? I know we were, we already did make it above it to 73,700. But what is important in the charts, if you didn't already know, is the daily and weekly closes. Zoomed out a little too far there. And like I was saying at the beginning, we are about to close the week, at least here in Asia. Let me know, guys, if you're in America, if the weekly close is the same time as it is in Asia, or is it a different time? Because the weekly close in Asia, I'm in Bali right now, so we're about to close the week here. In 3 minutes, guys, less than 3 minutes. And we need to get above this line here. Because once we close the week, then we're gonna move on into the next bar. As you can see, each bar with the green lines, we open at the bottom of the bar, and then we close at the top. And then same as this one, we open here. Now when there's a wick down, that means the prices went down, but they came back up. And so in this case, let's see if we can zoom in here. In this case, we opened this week at this level, at around the all-time high, and then we moved all the way down. We moved all the way up to an all-time high, 73,773, but then we bounced, as you guys know, yesterday, and a couple days ago, we bounced all the way down to 64,800, which was around the level of the April 2021 high, and then we're bouncing up here. We gotta get up, we gotta get further. Oh man, guys, it's close. This is close. So viewing on the daily, in the last 12 hours or so, we've made this nice bounce up, but we got to continue moving higher. This is a battle between the bulls and the bears, they say. Oh man, we got to continue up. We got to keep that going. We got 2 more minutes, less than 2 minutes, guys. On the, okay, we might as well go on the minute chart. We have bounced off of this level, 68,000. We got to continue going up. We need a major candle. We need a major candle right now. Oh no, it's going down a bit. Come on, Bitcoin. Type in your comments. Do you think Bitcoin's gonna make it above 69,000 or not? Oh man, we have 1 more minute, guys. Oh, come on. It's not looking super good right now. In a moment, we can talk about what might happen next here after we get the weekly close. In a minute, we need to shoot up right now. We need major buyers coming in. Let's look at the 15-minute. I mean, we've gotten this bullish run here, but it's just stalling out here. Come on. All right, less than a minute. We're about to do the weekly close here. Come on. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need someone to buy. Boom. We need to see this. We need to see, woo, up there. Oh, guys. I think we got the close already. Let's zoom in. Whoopsies. Let's cancel that. Oh, man. We just got short. Just short. All right, so we're going to talk about what this means. Talked about it quite a bit on my video yesterday. What does it all mean? Man, so we just closed it below at around, let's try to get, yeah, so we closed it right around here at 68,347. So we clearly are below. As you can see, we just closed the week right now, at least in Asia time zone. For those traders, in the US, let me know when the weekly closes, the exact time. I'm a little rusty because I've been in Asia. So it just closed, and what's the percentage? We just closed a little bit below the previous all-time high. Geez, only like 0.9% below the previous weekly high. Okay, so that's a little bit bearish. We can go look at the last time this happened. The last time, I mean, we did, so let's take a look. Let's just review what happened. So a couple weeks ago, we poked above the all-time high. And then the next week, we continued to poke above the all-time high. We created a new all-time high, and then we came back down, and now we closed below this line here, which is the previous all-time high. Let's see back in history if this has happened before. Let's go all the way back. And the vertical lines represent the total eclipses, if anyone's interested in that. If you want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comments below, because it's actually very interesting. As you can see, the all-time high, previous all-time high back in November 2013, and then we got this bowl shaped here, and once it poked through, let's take a closer look at this. We did. Okay, I mean, it's a little different than what's happened today, but this one, it poked through. As you can see, the bar went all the way through, so it closed right here. It went all the way up to here, and then it closed here. So the bar, this is actually different than what we're experiencing, because the bar closed above the previous all-time high, this line here. And then, similar to today, what we're seeing today, it poked higher, and then it went all the way down, and it closed below the previous all-time high. Then, let's see, oh boy, let's see what happens next here. Yikes. We saw this, boom, major sell-off. Yikes. So we could be seeing something like this this week. I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but if history repeats, we need to be mentally prepared for this and potentially prepare a crypto strategy. So that's a 33% drop from the peak there. And take a look at this candle here. I mean, so the next week, when it closed below the previous all-time high, from that point, it went all the way down. That was a 24% drop there. Wow. All right, so, and how long did this last? About 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And then on the 6th week, it poked back above the previous all-time high. Okay, so this is significant here. Now let's fast forward again to where we're at today, recalling what happened back in 2016. So far it's holding up, but this is the weekly bar close here. So man, I mean, if what repeats back in 2016, we could see a 33% drop. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed at all. Wow, that would go to 49,000. That would be pretty crazy. But it's totally possible. We got to be mentally prepared for this. And then we said from the close below the previous all-time high, the next week we had something like a 22% drop. That'd be to 52,000 Bitcoin price. Wow. Yikes, guys, we got to be prepared for this. So, are you mentally, physically prepared? Do you have a strategy prepared if we're going to dump like that? Do you have cash on hand that you would want to buy there? Now, this is not financial or investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Of course, I have to say that on this channel. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You got to make your own decisions in these markets. But man, would you be prepared if we headed down into at least the 50s? Bitcoin's in the 50s. Now, I think there will definitely be a lot of resistance around 58,000, 57,000. And let's take a look at that. And so this is hypothetically, if we continue to move downwards, we take the Fibonacci from the previous peak there, and we go down to the low back in November 2022. And yeah, so we get this 0.786 resistance at 57,500. And then we get the 702 resistance at around 52,900. So, yeah. And then we're also going to we should get good resistance. We actually have already. We've already seen the resistance at the previous all-time high back in April 2012. This line right here. If we zoom in, let's go on the daily. We zoom in here. We're already seeing yesterday the daily bar bounced off of this level. Okay, right there. Right there. So we're already hit that resistance. Now, you know, this would need to hold, and we need to continue marching upwards. However, the fact that we just closed below the previous all-time high, it's a bit bearish. I think we got to be mentally, emotionally prepared for all scenarios, because I love to say, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. All right, because we could go either way here, but it's looking like a bearish pattern. Okay, let's take a look at the comments. Can you look at total market cap? Wondering if Bitcoin drops, will that send the altcoins, or is it a drop for the entire market? Yeah, very, very good question there. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's look at the total market cap. Yeah, maybe let's kind of do an overview. So similarly, in the total market cap, we got above this level here, which is the 0.786, I believe. Yeah, so the Fibonacci from the previous all-time high. Now it did, the total market cap did go above this previous all-time high back in, it's got to be April. There. Yeah, so that's pretty significant level. Then we have this peak here. But let's zoom in. Yeah, so we poked above this 0.786 and this previous all-time high. Got to the peak here, and then let's take a look. Let's zoom in where we closed the week. Yeah, so the week closed below, just below the 0.786. Went down. So that's a bit bearish as well. So yeah, the question is this going to affect the altcoins? Well, it certainly could, but let's look at total 3 as well. This is really what I'm keeping my eye on because I'm quite exposed to the altcoins. Let's take this Fibonacci. Let's add in the other levels of resistance. Okay, so we didn't yet get on the total 3 the altcoins. This is the crypto minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. We didn't get to the 0.618 yet, but we got past the 50% level right here. So let's zoom in on this. Actually, what we could do is we can compare the altcoins to Bitcoin potentially. So we got above this 50% level, this green line, and we headed up, and let's look at the weekly close. Well, we closed the week above the 50% level. That's actually very positive. And also with the altcoins, let's look at the last time. So the last time we went above this 50% level line right here, is this green line. We're going to look at that. What happened in the last cycle in 2020? So we have this 50% level, which is from the, well, let me zoom out. It's from the previous 2018 peak here down to the bottom. And then we take a look at what was the price action when we got a weekly close above this 50% level, this green line. And let's zoom in here. I got the Bitcoin new all-time high marked right there. Let me delete this real quick. All right, we didn't get a weekly close above it until this week. And what's interesting is right after we closed the week above this 50% level, look at the altcoins just went off on a tear. So for the next, you know, we got the weekly close above the 50%. Then we got 1, 2, 3 weeks up before we got a correction. So that's interesting. And then we never came down to this 50% level again. Okay, we kept marching up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but 1, 2, 3 more weeks up, then we got that correction. Let's go back to where we are now. So potentially, to answer your question, the altcoins could outperform Bitcoin possibly here. It's possible. I'm not saying that's guaranteed, but you know, we got this weekly close above the 50%. There's a possibility we could just keep marching upwards. If history repeats, if history does not repeat, then that would be a different ball game. But it looks like this is on our side here. All right, I think I hear my daughter calling me, so I might have to get off of this very soon here. Let's see. Okay, some people want Dogecoin. I don't know, but I don't know how Dogecoin is going to perform here. So yeah, altcoins could possibly outperform. All right, Bitcoin's now starting to head down a little bit. And if we bring the total 3, the altcoins up on here, we can compare how the altcoins are performing versus Bitcoin. So the altcoins is the orange line. Actually, maybe let me make it a different color. Let's make it the pink. Okay, the altcoins are the pink line. A little tricky to see here. So far, as you can see, the pink line is still holding up way up here. Okay, let's zoom in. So far, the altcoins are holding up stronger than Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin's down here in this level. And a large reason for that is, let's take a look at Solana. Solana is just holding up so incredibly strong right now. As you can see, the pink line is following the Solana price action very closely. This is on the daily. Actually, Solana is literally outperforming right now the total altcoins. So Solana is one of the strongest altcoins right now, potentially holding up the whole altcoin market. Well, not the whole altcoin market. There's a lot of other strong ones. I'm not saying these are good buys. I'm just saying other strong ones is Render. Well, let's see. Rune is one of the strongest ones, although it's just fallen off a little bit. AGIX is pretty strong. Render is one of the strongest ones for sure. And Near is doing really well as well. Okay, but so it's the strong altcoins that are holding up everything else is what it looks like here. All right, well, let me know if y'all have any more questions. Otherwise, we're gonna pop off here. And whoever is interested in mastering their crypto this year, I'm gonna do the first ever Crypto Astro Bali retreat. Check the links below for this. We're gonna master your crypto strategy. You know, who really suffered back in the 2019 as well as the 2022 bear market, where, you know, all your profits just fell off and you lost all of those gains and saw your portfolio just tumble all the way almost down to zero, some of you. How would you like to take profits to make sure that we maximize our profits in this bull run, that you achieve your goals, you achieve what you want to accomplish with this wealth? Because what's the purpose of making wealth with crypto if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a reason to take profits, to take this money out and put it into whatever your vision is, whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are, whether that's putting into a down payment on a house, buying a car, helping your spouse retire, you know, all of these amazing things that will change your life for the better. Let's map out your vision. Let's map out a crypto strategy to match your vision perfectly. Let's put a number goal on it so that you can literally, once you hit that number goal with your crypto portfolio, which you're going to do, because this is one of the hottest bull runs we are ever going to see potentially in our lives. I fully believe that. So you're going to be able to hit your goal, your target, maybe faster than you think, and then you can actually take that money out and actually achieve your dreams and your goals. All right, so definitely sign up for this retreat. You can check out the link below. We have 13 more days to secure your early bird spot. Just click up the sign up now button, and there's 3 different options. I'm doing this for the first time ever to sign up for this retreat. Pick the option that is best for you. And thank you once again so much for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Definitely like and subscribe if you're new here. If you made it this far, definitely you want to stay on this journey with me. Subscribe, and I'll be coming out with many more videos for free to help you maximize your profits in this bull run. All right, much love. I'll talk to you soon.